Y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
What's going on, everybody? How are you doing?
Oh, God.
It's your boy, Stephen. Good morning, Clary. A.K.A. Sneaky G Bird. And I'm chilling right now with my home dog that just woke up, Clary OG.
What up?
And I got my homeboy in the background, the Cowboy Hippie. Shut the hell up.
Hey, are you?
Baby.
Hold on, real quick, dude. Where is Sneaky's background? Did he tear it all down or what?
No, I didn't tear it all down. I did not tear it all down. We just got back from the game, and I just didn't feel like I'm done. I didn't feel like doing it in the back of the, my room.
No, I got you.
So I'm doing it right here where I'm doing it in my chair. So
hey, can I say something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
As we all know what happened in today's game, I just saw that comment. I was going to do that anyways. I'm just everybody, man, send the Dak Prescott and his family some positive vibes, man. I don't care who you're a fan of.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to do that, man, and for a quick and healthy recovery for that guy. He was having a good season, not a good record, but a good season, on pace to break some records. And it's a season-ending injury, obviously.
Yeah.
But I just want everybody to know, man, thoughts and prayers are with Dak Prescott and his family.
Yeah, actually, it happened right in front of us. You could just, right when it happened, you knew it was bad. I mean, right when he went down, excuse me. It's unfortunate. And, yes, I'm a diehard Giants fan. But at the end of the day, you don't want anybody hurt. You don't want anybody hurt. You want all the players to, play the game hard, leave everything on the field, and, go home.
Right.
Upright, of course. And it's just unfortunate. And also, too, it's unfortunate for Dak because, see, this is why, in some ways, I really do feel for Dak about his injury. But what's worse is, he's on a contract year. He's on a franchise tag. He didn't get his contract that he wanted for whatever reason. I know I gave him, some razzing about him, turning down $30 million or whatever the case may be. But, it's really unfortunate. And, my heart did go out to him when I saw him on the field. He started crying. And I understand because of the injury and because of his situation. It's just so unfortunate. So unfortunate.
Right. Yeah, I just piggyback on that. He's already having surgery. It's like Mark said, it's going to be the rest of the year. He's going to be out, but a lot of people were talking, especially on Twitter, thinking this would be a career-ending injury.
No, it's not.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
I've seen a lot worse injuries, and people come back and played great. So I'm just, all my prayers go to him and his family. And shout out to the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton, for finishing the game and
TCU, baby.
Hey, he didn't look bad. Just a little fumble, but
yeah,
that could get fixed.
He gave us that fumble. We should have.
Yeah.
Well, and also too, it was I'm going to tell you guys the whole energy in the stadium was just electric. There was a point where, there was a point where you should see the look on some of the Dallas Cowboys faces. Fans' faces. They were like, "Oh, we might not win this." And this was before Dak went down. And then even after, and then of course the fumble happened. But you know what? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I definitely am not a sore loser. But the ref missed a really big holding call towards the end, but It is what it is. It is what it is.
How do you feel about scoring 30? Was it 34 points?
Yeah, 34 points. Well,
That's pretty. I mean, it's not bad.
for us, we finally. I was really impressed with Danny Dimes. Even though that fumble he did have in the first half was kind of costly, but he played a good game. We had a good running game. Our defense played a hell of a game too. I mean, that pick six that electrified the sidelines, myself, and there was quite a few Giants fans out there, to be honest, from what I saw.
Hey, to talk about Daniel Jones real quick, man. Let me tell you, I don't know if you noticed because you were there live and in person. He escaped at least 5 sacks today, man.
Oh yeah,
literally. I was like, what does he have on his jersey? They could not get him down.
Hey.
And then he completed 2 on the run, like with that one to Slayton, and I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
So he did look better as well to me. I know our defense is still trash, but he did look like he improved some.
He had
but a good quarterback makes a bad defense look bad.
He had olive oil. He had olive oil all over his jersey. That's what it was. He had no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I wanted to ask you: could you honestly feel after that injury? Did you feel like
I'm sorry. Say that one.
Like once that got hurt, could you feel it in the stadium, like from the fans and the team? Like, I mean, that's a big injury. I mean, quarterbacks in the NFL don't get hurt that often, and for it to be something like that, in front of everybody, it was a 3:30 game. Everybody was watching.
And again, like I said, it happened right in front of us. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but for us, maybe because we were sitting there, when they load him on the truck, it took a minute. It didn't happen like after a commercial break. It took a second. And you know what? To be fair, where we were sitting at, there was a Giants fan that was doing something that I wouldn't have done. Okay. I don't want to say he was applauding the fact that Dak was hurt or was, upset. He was just, he was not being, how can I explain it? I really can't explain it. But anyway, there was almost a fight in our section that was going to happen because of the injury, because I get it. People are, they're heavily invested in their team and in their football player. And there was a lot of people that are invested in Dak. And like I said, the fan wasn't, I don't want to say he was being rude. To me, I didn't really see anything out of the ordinary. I will say this, but I guess the fans that were around him didn't like what he was doing. And Nick and I, of course, we were just quiet. And you could hear a pin drop when he went down. Because when he went down, he immediately pointed at his ankle. And it just looked bad on our end. So,
man, yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Eagles fans talk, all happy that Dak got hurt. Listen, you don't wish injury upon anybody. I wouldn't wish injury upon any team that I hate. I mean, those are still people at the end of the day. It's still be just like us. But at the same time, it's like, how can you wish something like that on a player, but yet your team, like your quarterback, is known for the same thing? And you're gonna sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm glad your player got hurt." Because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
because they're Eagle fans, bro.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
That's why I hate Eagles. The Eagles. I mean, their fans are just disgusting.
Hey,
I mean, it's just horrible.
Like it's just saying. So I went out to have some pregame. I met up with some Giants fans last night, and let me tell you, they were talking about Eagle fans. They've been there, and they said Cowboy fans are so much more respect to them than he just said Eagle fans will tear you up, man. You get into fights. You can't even really wear, unless you're with you can't even really wear a jersey to the stadium, an opposite jersey, you know what I mean? Or you're gonna get in a fight. But here in Dallas, man, the fans are pretty much laid back, dude. I've been to a few stadiums as well, but Dallas Cowboy fans always are a little bit laid back. You know what I mean?
And I'll say this for the most part. Cowboy fans were pretty cool with Nick and I. Oh, I do want to give a shout out to AT&T Stadium, how they were with the whole COVID situation. Of course, Nick and I, we had our mask on 24/7. Actually, and the wife and the girls came, and this was their first game. They loved every minute of it. There was a lot of stations where they had hand sanitizer at the ready. They had seats locked up to where there was like distance between certain seats where you can and can't sit. Overall, it was a good experience, despite that we have this whole COVID situation. Now, I do want to bring up a couple people. Michael has turned into one of our faithful fans. He said, turnovers hurt. Yes. Bad taste in the mouth after this one. Sucks for Dak. Wouldn't wish injury on anybody. And then Steve Vasquez says, I guess it was what I was talking about. He said, yes, big time. I don't know what that was referring to. Sharon Belli, I'm saying his name wrong. I'm sorry, her name wrong. I'm loving Devontae Freeman, which I thought he played a good game too. Showing the rooks the way a veteran plays. DJ needs to watch the time clock a little bit better. I didn't really see Sharon. I didn't really see any.
He only had one. He really only had one bad on the play clock. They had to call a timeout. They burned one because of him.
Okay. I think
yeah. They were down 2 timeouts early in the third quarter and fourth.
But the second one was because of Jones.
Yeah, I don't think the second one. I think
the
Jones.
Second one was the second one was the defense.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I don't know why they called the timeout on the defensive side. It was a bad time. No, but I want to talk about that CeeDee Lamb catch. I just want everybody to know CeeDee Lamb's going to be a number 1 receiver by this year.
I said that during my live, bro. I agree, dude.
He jumped up, caught that ball, got hit in the head, got back up, and first down like there was nothing. I mean, you can see the superstar in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that was an amazing. And he knew he was going to get hit. He knew he was going to get hit.
He's the best slot receiver in the game right now, so far in 5 weeks.
So I just want to know for myself, between the both of you, which one is going to cradle CeeDee Lamb's nuts with the right hand, and which is going to cradle the nuts with the left? Which one is switching it?
I'm cradling the nuts with my mouth.
I didn't hear all that. What was that,
baby?
Okay. I was just curious.
Sneaky. You're telling. Hold on. You're telling us that you ride the jocks of Daniel Jones more than anybody I've ever heard. Oh, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be awesome. It's his offensive line. No, bro. You ride a shitty ass quarterback's nuts every time we get on this show. So stop it with the madness. You're 0-5. You're not allowed to talk shit when you're 0-5. You're not allowed.
What? Oh, I am allowed. To talk shit. And no, I don't ride the coattails of Daniel Jones. I just say that I wish we would have an offensive line so we can see what he can really do.
Look at our line, Sneaky. We have 4 people that are out. 4.
Both are starting tackles. Dak's blind side plus his other side, just in case he has to run, is both down to second string.
Center.
What? Yeah, center. Hey, but the Tyler Biadasz didn't look bad at all.
No, he didn't. He did it, man. The thing
about the CeeDee Lamb is, how did he drop to 17? I mean, I'm an OU fan, so I've been watching him his whole career, and it's just like I knew he was the best receiver in the draft, and he just kept dropping.
Well, but see, the way the draft works is simple: is teams address certain needs. You don't just get a player just to get a player. Bottom line. Case in point, I don't remember the year that Reggie Bush was number 2 and everybody wanted him number 1 overall. that wasn't the need of the Texans at the time. They ended up getting that. They ended up getting a rusher. Yeah, they ended up getting a rusher because that was the need.
That draft ended up being not that great.
Oh, you didn't hear that? Somebody just crashed at Sneaky's house.
No, right? I'm like, oh, hold up! I'm about to no.
Kind of like their defense at the last drive of the game.
Actually, kind of like our 0-5 season right now. It's just well, no, actually, you would hear fire. I mean, no, you are what your record is. You know, we're 0-5. We're what 2 games out of first in the division. So you know, we got to get something going. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm really happy how we played, but at the same time, yeah, I wanted this win. I really did. But it is what it is, and y'all got to come to our house next time, and hopefully be a different result. Hopefully.
Hey, Sneaky, can I cheer you up a little bit?
What?
Daniel Jones isn't the worst quarterback in our division.
Well, I already knew that.
He's probably the second best in our division.
He might be the best
third
now. He might be number 1 now. I'm just saying.
So I'm putting Dalton above.
Bro, I don't know, man. Maybe a few years ago.
Hey, but this is the reason why you get a backup quarterback like Andy Dalton. Everybody was he's gonna take Dak's job. No, you always have to have a good backup. Yeah. I mean, look at McCown, Hoyer, Mallett for a little bit. McCoy, he's still out there being a backup quarterback. People make their career out of being the backup. And I feel like Andy Dalton's in the perfect situation now where if he has, let's say he takes them to the playoffs, right? Let's say he takes the Cowboys to the playoffs, which is probably going to happen. He took a 1-year deal. Somebody's going to give him a deal to come be their quarterback. I mean, the quarterback situation is so difficult to have a player just go into your system and do great. And if Dalton can do that for the rest of the season, somebody's going to take that chance and sign him the next year. They've done it before. Matt Flynn, who's the guy that went?
I mean, look at Fitz Magic, bro. He's all around the league. Yeah, he can play.
Hold on. Flynn, you're talking about Flynn. If I'm not mistaken, Flynn went to Seattle, right?
Mm-hmm. Took a big contract.
He went to Seattle, got a huge contract, and then he got beat out by Russell Wilson.
Yep.
So
I remember that year.
Yeah. Now
that's why it just happens. You know, it just happens. It's crazy.
So Michael also said Jones needs ball security or sit on the bench. It's getting frustrating. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you take away that fumble and touchdown, you know, we probably would have won the game. But you know, it is what it is. It's one of those things that, I mean, Danny Dimes, God dang, he does need to just somehow control the ball and not create situations that hurts the team. Because, I mean, off the bat, right now, by him committing all those fumbles, it's starting to make me think about Tiki Barber. Barber had a fumble problem that just pissed me off, you know, and you just get frustrated because you fight all game, you know the players bust their ass, and then something like that happens, and it just changed the direction and the momentum of the game. So,
but I just found a good question right here. So, is Dalton now considered a good fantasy option?
That's a great question, man. Actually,
I mean, I think he is.
If especially if you picked up Dak as your quarterback, yeah. Drop Dak and pick up. Yeah, I'd pick him up and then I mean, why not? Shoot.
He threw it to Gallup. Hey, Gallup's another number 1 receiver right there. Dalton has to do is be the best bus driver. Oh, he's a beast. He jumps like Dez, but he glides like I don't know how he just glides, bro. It's insane.
Those catches he made at the end. I mean, hey, that was pass interference too, man. He was holding on to him when he caught it. I mean, how did they?
If we're gonna talk about catches, I mean, come on, how are we not gonna bring up that catch that Slayton had on the side of the end zone with one hand? Yeah. I mean, that led to a touchdown.
You know what I said when he caught that? You know what I said? I said, of course he catches the football when he plays the Cowboys. I said that out loud immediately, man, when he made that catch. Everybody makes plays against the Cowboys, man.
I said the same thing about Freeman. I said Freeman hasn't been good until he plays the Cowboys, and he had a decent game. Anytime somebody plays the Dallas Cowboys, they have the best game of their career. Right. Colt McCoy made a career out of it.
Right. I mean, absolutely.
But yeah, man, it was such a crazy game. But this is probably the first time where I wasn't as happy after the win. Like I was happy we won, but at the same time, it's like we lost our quarterback.
Oh no, I was happy. Dude.
Yeah,
I was happy, dude.
I'm just like for him as a person, for Dak as a person, the situations that he's been put in this whole season. I mean, with his brother dying, Jerry Jones not giving him a contract, and that has a mental play on a player, and not only that player, but other players on the team. I mean, if you're not gonna pay the number one quarterback, on the squad, and you're gonna let him go, and then you have this kind of injury. This is, oh man.
This is where the Joneses really upset me. They decided to pay Jalen Smith because Zeke was holding out, and they wanted to show Zeke, hey, if you listen to us, we'll pay you. And they gave the deal to Jalen Smith. Now, how has he played? Horribly. He honestly hasn't played to his contract. Zeke hasn't played to his contract.
This was his best game.
This was his best game. This was him and Tanks. But right. Why did it take till week 5 for y'all to have y'all's best game when we're 1-3? You get what I'm saying? Look at all the other players. Khalil Mack, he got more money than Tank. He can easily just hide in the shadows just like anybody else.
Right.
So they put their money in the wrong people. They should have paid Dak 2 years ago, honestly, when he was asking for $32 million, because now we would have been like, dang, that was a steal. But now he's still going to get paid 38 to 40, even with the injury, because the way he can run the offense and the way his receivers trust him. I mean, CeeDee Lamb knew exactly where to go in the middle of the field. You don't just learn that with any quarter. You have to have that same, play call that just works perfectly with each other. And man, it just sucks.
So now I want to hear it now. I'm going to put you guys on the spot now. Will you guys on this show right now, what's today? October 11th, claim that Andy Dalton will take you guys to the playoffs?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Clary?
Who's going to stop us?
Absolutely, I agree. Look what he took with Cincinnati to the playoffs, bro. He didn't have shit. And he carried he made Cincinnati a name, bro. They didn't do shit prior to him getting there. He's absolutely they're gonna win the division with Dalton, dude.
So you're saying Palmer wasn't a quarterback before he got there?
Palmer?
Yeah.
Palmer was a good quarterback, but he had a bad coach. Same thing with Dalton. Dalton was a good quarterback, but had a bad coach.
They had the same coach.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying.
You know what I'm talking about, Palmer.
You're talking about Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer, yeah.
Yeah.
Carson Palmer wasn't no slouch either, though. I mean, he took them to the playoffs multiple times.
You think he took Carson Palmer take him to the playoffs?
Carson Palmer took the Bengals to the playoffs. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
With Chad Johnson.
Yeah, with Chad Johnson. He also had a running back.
Matter
of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was the year that the Steelers won the playoffs because the player hit Palmer in the knee that took him out that playoff game.
Dude.
Yeah. Because after that he went to Arizona, right?
No, he stayed with the Bengals for a while, and then when Andy Dalton got drafted, that's when Palmer wanted out of Cincy. Then he went to the Raiders. He went to the Raiders for a little bit, and then he went to Arizona, where he found success.
Yeah, Arizona's
Las Vegas Raiders, by the way.
Bro, that was big, man.
They beat the Chiefs, man.
That's crazy.
That was a good game.
Did they beat him in Kansas City?
Yes.
It was. Oh my God, they beat him in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But it was like 40-32 or something, though, right?
Yeah. They were throwing the ball all over the place. God, Jeff Heath, shout out to Jeff Heath with the interception. I bet the Cowboys fans miss him.
Hold on a sec. Daniel Valenzuela says Dalton has way better weapons than Cincy, and took them guys to the playoffs. Yeah, but you can't sleep on what is it? AJ Green and the running back. They had a running
Dalton
back.
was running for his freaking life, dude, in Cincinnati.
No,
he was running for his dude. Look up who he had, Sneaky. Dalton is a freaking.
I'm not.
His line was horrible.
Why do you think Marvin Lewis never got fired?
Well, no, I think Marvin Lewis and the Bengals went their separate ways.
I'm saying that he is not there anymore. But during Dalton's era, Dalton was winning games, so Marvin Lewis never left.
Just like Garrett, they would win. They would win their division, but they would never win in the playoffs.
Let's see. I'm trying to pull up.
CD will be the best 88. I think so.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, we got to put that comment up there. Who said that? Let's see. It was Benny Lopez.
Benny.
Y'all think CD Lamb will be the best 88? Question mark.
No.
I mean, it's only the first season. Let's just.
He's got to win Super Bowls.
Let's just play this season out first.
He's got to win Super Bowls.
Let's play.
He can be though. He can be.
He can be. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, he has an opportunity to do that.
Imagine him and Dak for the next 10 years.
Hey, look, Justin Mabry says, "Bro, I cringed when I saw the ankle, and what's up? Just got on. Oh, nothing much, man. We actually talked about that a little bit, and we're just hanging out. I just got back from the game itself. Overall, great experience. I will be changing my TikTok profile picture.
Oh yeah,
I made a bet with one of my followers, and I am a man of my word. I am going to change my profile picture for 1 week. Dallas Cowboys. So, and enjoy it while you can, fellas. Enjoy it while you can.
You're gonna see plenty of comments from me talking about your favorite team in your profile picture next week.
Oh my god! Go to hell, Clary. Go to hell. Oh, by the way, after the game, we went to Texas Live, and it was lit. But I didn't know there was a cover charge.
There's not. Well, for game days there are.
Okay, yeah, because
that is really it though.
Okay, because it was like, so I got there, and I even shout out to the guys that I met out there, from the Giants family. We were going to go in, kind of hang out a little bit, get a couple drinks. But one of my buddies was like, yeah, it's like $15 a head. And I'm like, forget that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was after the game. They were still charging.
Well, that's I didn't check when I pulled up. That's what they were telling me.
Yeah. Normally they do charge for game day, but
yeah.
Or playoff games or something like that, they charge. But I don't know. I never knew after the game. Man, that's kind of shocking. But dude, we had a blast last night, bro.
Yeah, I wish I would have been out there, but man, I'm old, man. 9 o'clock, 9:30.
I FaceTime Sneaky with all the Giants fans.
He did, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
They were very welcoming. They're a very welcoming group, man. It was awesome, dude. We had a good time out there, though. Made some new friends.
Shout out to Bianca Isom. She said, okay, good game, Giants. Yeah, it was. It'd have been better if we won. Let's see. And that's all I got on Facebook.
What's up?
Now I'm looking on Facebook. That's all I got on Facebook right now for comments and whatnot.
You do sound down though. Like you're a little upset, Sneaky. I can tell.
No, I am exhausted.
Well, that too.
I am. So this is what we did today. we got up a little early. I want to say like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Got your text, right? And we were just on the go. We were just on the go from 7:30. Angie didn't get her tickets, right? So she was fighting with SeatGeek in the morning. And oh my God, it was just and plus I just kept waking up. I was so excited for today.
Right.
I kept waking up, like, so I didn't really get a good night's sleep. And I'm feeling it right now, but I'm good, man, because I love I love you guys, and I love having. I had a great experience at the game today. So
Good, good.
you know,
did you eat while you were inside, or what? Did you do anything?
yeah, I mean, Nick and I got a little stuff, some stuff to snack on. But pretty much on the way home, we picked up something. Hold on a second. I'm watching Norma Lincoln. She said they need to change their underwear. Okay, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. That's on Facebook. I don't know where that came from. Norma, if you could explain a little more, I would love to explain this, guys. and
Yeah.
she has the doo-doo emojis on here, like 3 of them.
What happened? Someone shit their pants?
I don't know. I don't know. Terrell Lindsay. I'm sorry, Terrell, if I'm messing up your name. He says Dak is in my prayers, but it's going to be a long while before he comes back because that it looked like a very gruesome injury, which it was. Tommy Sylvester says, hope you had fun today despite the loss. You know what? I actually did. I had a blast. There was one Instagram comment I got. They said, why am I going to go there if they're going to lose and it's going to be a waste of money? Because of the experience. I mean, overall, because nobody knows they're going to lose ahead of time, What is this? Benny Lopez. I wish that when I got to Dallas, I get great weapons and a QB so we can win a Super Bowl. Man, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, let me tell you something about Benny. He's a young man that is a high school football player, and he's a high school standout, and that's what he's talking about when he makes it to the league.
Oh, when he makes it to okay.
Hey, shout out to the Danger Dan.
Oh, Norman said yes. The Cowboy fans. Yeah, y'all need a. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys were shitting your pants during the game. There had to have been a moment. Now, yeah.
We were.
There had to have been a moment where you guys were like, I don't know if we're going to win this. There had to have been a moment.
You're kidding me? We had that in the bag. We had you go right where we wanted you at 17-3.
When we did the DFW special, I knew we were going to win.
Oh, shout out to Ish. This is from Danger Eve. Shout out to Ish. He had more catches than Amari Kuma did today. Oh, what? Is that for fishes?
Did you catch perch or what were you catching though, bro?
We had some bass, some crop. There was a big old catfish out there, but we couldn't bring it in. It kept breaking our line. I got pictures. I'll post. Go to my Twitter,
bro. You didn't catch no bass out there. They were freaking perch. I saw your picture, dude. Okay, I saw those. Those were perch.
Hey, you guys didn't do catch and release, did you?
Yeah, we caught and release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Small little pond in Midlothian.
They look nice, man. They look like a cool little place to go fishing.
Yeah,
what the crazy thing was, it looked like it was in the middle of a nice neighborhood that was just getting built, so it just looked like it just rained recently, and it was just muddy with a puddle, but it had fish.
Right.
It was nice.
Ellen. I hope. God, I'm really horrible at names, especially right now. Elena Lenore says it was anyone's games, but some bad calls were made. Yes,
dude, there were bad calls made on both sides again, bro. It did not affect the outcome of the game.
Oh no. Here's a good question. Tommy Sylvester says, Sneaky, in your opinion, do you think Daniel can bounce back and get them going on the right direction? I really think this probably was the game that he needed to have. Ish, if you don't mind, real quick, looking up his stats for today.
Yeah.
If you can do it on the fly, great. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he has like 2 touchdown passes. Didn't throw any picks. Did have that costly fumble. I think so. I hope they could take this game and build some kind of momentum into the season because, the season's not over. Definitely not over.
Right.
And you guys got to come to New York. And by that time, it could be a different story. It could definitely be a different story.
Well, I mean, when is that? What week is that? Do you know?
Actually, it's not too far off. If I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second. I'll pull up the schedule now. Okay, so we got Washington next. They're coming to New York. We got Philly after that. New York. I'm sorry. So the next 5 games. So we got Washington, Eagles, Bucks, Washington, Eagles. It don't look like we're not playing you guys until week 17.
Oh, that's
the
cool.
last game of the season. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
By then, you'll have a new offensive coordinator, and we'll have another, and we'll be on a 4th-string quarterback, and our offensive line will be our tight ends and stuff. The way the season's going, man.
You know, I'm gonna stick up for Garrett. I liked his play calling. I really did like his play calling today, because he got Danny out of the pocket, got him rolling. And to be fair, I mean, Danny was like a musician today, because he was getting out, or I should say an escape artist, because he was getting out of the pocket quick like.
So his stats are not that impressive, bro, looking at him on paper.
They're really not that great.
No, they're actually bad, dude.
What, wait, I knew he didn't throw any touchdown passes?
Nope. No touchdown passes.
No, that don't look right. That does not look right.
Well, tell me who caught a damn touchdown pass for the Giants, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now.
You want to see his season stats? 889 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions with a QBR.
He's tied for 31st, bro. He's good. Yeah.
Look at that. QBR is 49.4.
Trash.
We gotta say thank you.
I could have swore he threw 2 touchdowns today.
2?
Yeah.
Just tell me who caught him, dude.
Yeah. Well, it was the one. It was early in the game. With the first touchdown.
Oh, okay. I remember that one.
Yeah, and then I'm serious. I thought he threw 2. I'm honest.
Okay, scroll back up real quick next to the helmet. Let me see what it says. Let me see what it says next to the helmet.
What helmet?
Let's see real quick. Oh, right there next to the NY. I mean, what's that? What does that say? 0 or O or what is that? Wow.
You know what? Oh, okay. Here we go. Tommy Sylvester said, okay, he cleared it up for me. Ingram's counted as a rushing touchdown.
That's right.
And Freeman, yeah, it was Ingram and Freeman. There we go. Was another rushing touchdown. Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying that. Thank you for clearing that,
bro.
Dak didn't throw a pick today. I mean, not Dak.
Yeah, he did.
What's his name?
Daniel Jones.
No, I'm saying the Giants touchdown was from interception.
Oh, that's right. Dak did throw a touchdown pass to our guy that ran a pick 6. That's right.
I'll tell you what, dude. Your field goal kicker is badass.
Oh my God, I know.
He is money, dude. Those were splitting the uprights.
Oh my God, I know. I was excited because I looked at Nick, because Nick was like, "Oh, they're gonna punt," and I'm like, "No, that looks like the field goal kicker." And what was it? 47 yards?
I think he made a 50. No, he made a 55.
I'm sorry. 57. It was 57.
Yeah.
I was like, good.
You know
God.
what?
55, 52.
That one where you guys were going to punt and then it put you back in field position, dude, that is coaching, bro. You have 12 man on the field for special teams in that situation. Bro, either call a timeout, because that was 3 points. That was 3 points.
Yeah.
So that was
in the first
coaching.
half.
No.
So you had the timeouts.
No, that was in the second half, dude. Wasn't it?
No, the special teams were, because we're going to get the ball back. And we let them still get a field goal, and that's when Dak came back and got the
that's right. That's at the end.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Dak, though.
For
I'm
what?
just saying, I got to shout him out. First quarterback since Danny White to get a receiving touchdown.
And you know what's sad? I saw that the whole way. I saw that play happening. I'm like, no, they're not. No, they are not. I'm like, And the fact that our linebackers couldn't get there. I mean, now granted, I'm in the 200 section. I'm right by the end zone. I can see the play develop. You know, it's
Was it loud in there? Was it pretty loud with the fans?
well, for us, yeah. I mean, for as many people that was in there, yeah. I mean,
25,000, right? I think
yeah.
they said it was 25,000.
I'll tell you what, though, it was kind of eerie, and it was like it was just, you know, you look around and you see empty seats, and you're just like, wow.
You can hear a lot more on the field,
Cowboy
right?
game, huh?
Could you hear a lot more on the field? Like, could you hear the players a lot more where you were sitting at?
No, not really, no. Because I was still kind of high up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even like the play calling or anything by the quarterbacks.
No,
Wow.
no.
Oh, so I'm guessing it must have been a decent amount of sound coming from the fans.
Yeah.
But you know, and I'm going to say this, and I really, one thing I mean, granted it's COVID, but one thing I don't like about this stadium is that, okay, so I was in the 243 section. Okay, hold on a sec, Victor. How do you say his last? Algamerga. My French is my French is off today. Probably seems like a high school game. No, there's more people at a high school game. I mean, there was more people. There's more people in this game than was at a high school game. I'll be fair to that. But no, so where we walked in, my wife was sitting on the 400 level with the girls because, you know, she likes to be left alone, which I don't blame her. And so we were trying to walk around to get to our section. We were at the 243 section, right? So we literally had to go up 4 flights, go across, then come back down to the 243 section.
Right.
Rather than any typical stadium, you could just walk around and you get to your seats no problem. I just don't like the way the AT&T Stadium is set up. That's just my 2 cents. Am I going to go back next year? God willing, yes. I'm going to go back next year. Am I going to bitch about how the stadium is set up again? Yes, I am. But that's one of my gripes I have with the way that stadium's made.
I think honestly, it's the first stadium that was made that where instead of them seeing it as let's make this stadium all about the fans, you know, as much fans as we can get, all this. I feel like Jaron Jones was more of let's have the Ford trucks in one section. Let's have the AT&T sign. Like it's more of the art. He has art everywhere. It's more like a mall almost than it is a stadium.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's more walking around than there is like seats. You get what I'm saying?
But that's the point I'm trying to make. If it's going to make it to where it's about walking around, you can only walk around halfway. You can't walk a full circle like you can a normal stadium. You can only walk halfway. Then you got to go up 4 flights. And then the funny thing, Nick, who's sitting right over here with me, he was like, well, let's just take the stairs. I said, are you out your damn mind? I am not going up 4 flights of stairs. I don't have 13-year-old knees. I don't know who you talking about that. But what is this? Hold on. Better let Jerry know what Sneaky doesn't like about the state. Yes, Jerry, you're going to get a letter from me. I'm about to have a BF. Anybody knows what BF is? Anybody? Please tell me y'all saw White Chicks.
That movie was racist for me, bro. So I didn't decide to watch that movie.
Such a good movie.
But you guys don't know what a BF is? It's called a bitch fit.
Fart.
A bitch fit.
Oh no, I never heard of that.
A bitch fit. Yeah, I'm gonna have.
We used to call that a Clary.
Whoa!
Love you.
That was funny.
No, it wasn't. That was kind of stupid, actually.
Hey, Clary, are we down for Hard Eights tomorrow?
Yeah. What time are we supposed to go up there?
I don't know, man. I got to hit up with. I got to reach out to. Hold on. Let me see.
Was LPG there?
Yeah, Scotty hung out with them for a while. I'm gonna send you the pics. I'm gonna send you the pics.
Well, you put it in the you put it in the group chat, didn't you?
I thought I did. Yes.
Yeah, I thought you did,
dude.
Yeah, Ish, that's a good question. Do you
No,
look at
I didn't.
Oh, you just sent it to me?
No, I did. I guess so, man. Yeah.
Oh.
So Scotty was in the I forgot where he was, but he was hanging out with LPG because LPG told him to send me a picture of we're gonna beat you guys. It was already 17-3. When I got
when he said that,
he hasn't.
Yeah.
Dang, it was 17-3 at one time.
Yeah. Oh wait, guys, I gotta tell y'all something too. The funny thing. Now I'm getting right now. My phone is blowing up. By the way, okay. By two sets of people. Two sets. One is the not Cowboy. I'm sorry. Let me back up. The Giants fan or people that were rooting for the Giants on my behalf, saying sorry for the tough loss, blah, 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 blah. And then I get you fuckers, Cowboy fans. And then I get the ones that are like, then I get the ones on TikTok. They're like, don't forget to change your profile.
Yeah.
Don't forget to change your profile.
I might send you a message right now about that.
Don't forget to, dude, I already got like 1,080 of those. I don't need an extra one. But no, you know what though? I'm going to tell you guys right now. And I really do love it. I really do appreciate sorry, I didn't mean to do it on the mic. Well, I was clearing my throat. I I'll say it's all both positive attention because everybody's giving me love regardless of what it is. And I just want to say thank you guys for doing that.
I guarantee you this. If we lose today, Sneaky's 10 times worse than we are, Cowboy Hippie. He is 10 times worse than we are.
No.
Oh, yes.
See, that's
you were laughing last week when you didn't even play us.
I would have, and you know what? I could have been so much more worse last week. But I will tell you what, had we would have won, I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just smiled the whole show. That's all I would have done. I would have smiled the whole show.
You gotta be honest though. We weren't even bad at all, dude. We were not bad at all.
No,
I did, I put it at a search party for you on Twitter.
Exactly. and did you see my response?
Yeah,
I'm here, fucker.
I saw it, man.
No. Hey, actually, you guys were worse because you guys picked on me so much that I had to go in a corner and cry.
Dude, you guys, he's lying about that. I wasn't mean at all. We're not mean. I haven't done nothing bad except for I sent him an Andy Dalton meme or shit.
Yeah.
But
he was still a Bengals too, by the way.
Because they don't have a Cowboys one. That's why. That was the only one I could find, dude. Was him in his Bengals. But then I found that other one, the Drake one, on Twitter. You saw that one?
I might need to check. I might need to find
that one. I got you on Twitter with that one.
Okay. In light of the Giants lost, we have a new NBA champion.
All right, that's right. Congratulations.
The Lakers won. Now LeBron has his fourth championship now. Mm-hmm. I guess let the parody with him and Michael start over again. Now,
let me ask you. Let me tell you something.
Got to get past Kobe.
Check this out.
Yeah.
So everybody talks about. Look. I'm a Jordan guy actually, more than But
me too.
Here's the deal. LeBron never lost in the first round. Jordan did. I'm just saying. LeBron is a winner, dude. Regardless of who you compare him to, the guy's a freaking phenomenal basketball player. Mm-hmm. And what he's done over the course of, he carried a Cleveland team on his shoulders. And LA's just freaking loaded. You got two of the best players in the league on the team, So, but no, congrats to LeBron. I'm not a Laker fan.
Don't forget about Rondo. Rondo.
Oh, I was going to ask you guys that.
Yeah.
Rondo, Hall of Fame or not?
Rondo is the it factor on it. I'm going to have to say yes. Oh, but you know what? Now that we're talking about basketball, and we still have a lot of time left. Okay, we still have about 10 minutes left. I got to ask you guys this question. Now, are you guys are all familiar with Ori, right? Robert Ori?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Big shot Ori?
He has what, 7 championships, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he only averages less than what, 5 points a game, I think. Like his stats ain't all that, but he has 7 championships. Now, would we or okay, I'm sorry, let me back up. I'm sorry. I just got a message about a future guest that we're going to talk about here, off stage. So would you rather have a Robert Ory career, okay, where you're not a Hall of Famer? You're not going to be a Hall of Famer. Let's face it. Robert Ory's not going to be a Hall of Famer. Or would you rather have a career like Charles Barkley, where he is a Hall of Famer, big name, but 0 championships?
Oh, that's a good question, man.
Now for me on the outside looking in, I would love to be a Hall of Famer, but I want the championship rings. I want the rings. You know,
Barkley is like the Marino of the NBA, man. You know,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, I would actually still be Barkley.
Him and Ewing, right?
I would still, Ewing never either. I would still be Barkley. I would want to be the main guy out there, the leader of the team. But yeah, I would choose Barkley.
I feel like his career has gone farther just because of his career than Horry's. You know, I mean, yeah, he's got all those rings, but I mean, he's not a TV commentator like Barkley. Now that can go with the way he is, but I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. You just see it in him, you know.
So I hear you guys, right? And okay, and also hold on a sec. Victor brought up a good point too. You have Malone and Stockton. They didn't. They're Hall of Famers and they don't have championships either. But they were in a whole different era under Jordan. I'm going to say this. I would rather be Robert Ory because when you watch NBA Tonight and you see Shaq, Kenny Smith, and Barkley go at it, what's the one thing Shaq brings up day in and day out? You ain't got none, Barkley.
Right.
You ain't got none. And not only does he not have one, Shaq will quickly bring up to Barkley, you never went back to back. Kenny and I did. You never did. So for an argument's sake, now Kenny Smith, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. I don't think he is. I don't think he's on the ballot. But at the same time, he has rings. I'm gonna go rings. I mean, now Robert Ory could be on TV too.
That's like he can.
He can easily be. Maybe he doesn't want to be.
The rings thing is like comparing Trent Dilfer to Dan Marino. You know what I mean? You want to be Dilfer who just basically handed the ball off and that great defense win the game for you every weekend. But that's kind of the
I got
same
breaking
thing.
news. Breaking news.
Okay. Let us know.
There is actual photo of LPG turning into a Cowboys fan.
Oh,
right here.
That
great Cowboys cup. You see that?
Yeah,
Seems like enjoying a Cowboys refreshment.
You wish.
So,
You wish. I'm gonna defend
LPG. When he comes back.
I'm gonna defend LPG. There is no way in hell he will be a Dallas Cowboys fan. We all had a drink out of a Dallas Cowboy cup.
I've never had a drink out of a Giants cup, bro. I can guarantee you that.
I'll tell you what. When we go to New York and we go to a Giants game,
no, I won't.
You will drink out of a New York Giants cup.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
I'll pour it in my hand
and matter of fact, and I'm not talking about a cup that you get at the vending machine. I'm talking like an actual New York Giants cup. That's what you're gonna smell, the yeast that was on me. I said yeast. I hope nobody was eating when I said that. I really hope nobody was eating.
Man,
dang, get it,
but,
dude.
Oh yeah, I almost started choking right there. Now, that being said, with LeBron, how many more championships do we think he needs to win for people to just kind of back up on him? Because he's going to have haters regardless. But I believe when he came in the league unfairly because obviously they were already calling him King James when he hasn't even won anything yet. But to legitimize his career, not to us, because I mean, I think winning one NBA championship is hard enough, but the man now has 4. How many more does he need to win to legitimize his legacy, if you will?
I don't think he has to win anymore, man. I mean,
as to be known for being better than Jordan. Is that like to be up there with him?
Now, to be better than Jordan, Kobe, even Tim Duncan, it's all subjective. But I would just say this: to be on the same breath, be in the same sentence as them. Now, for me, I would say LeBron has to win at least maybe one more, in my opinion. Because then if he wins one more, he'll have the same amount as Kobe, same amount as Magic Johnson, same amount as Tim Duncan. The majority of the NBA greats, he'll have the same amount. But, I mean, the legacy is what we're talking about here. I would say one more, maybe 2, because then he could be up there with, Jordan. But
now, does him switching teams, does that make it not really taint his career? But I mean, if you do it with one team, it just makes it look so much, better to me.
But that's a different day and
Kobe
that's a different era,
dude.
Yeah, this
not
is
really,
a whole different era. Yeah, this is a whole different era.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
The whole free agency
look at
market.
Tim Duncan did it. Dirk did it.
That's
Kobe
a different.
did it.
I still think Tim Duncan's a different era than LeBron.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he is.
How is that though? How is Tim Duncan and Kobe's era different from LeBron's?
Because it is. I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than that.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The way they came up and got their championships, to me, is a little bit more difficult because they made their team around them and they made their players better. Now, can you really say that about LeBron? No. Listen, can you really say that about LeBron? Name a player that was teammates with LeBron, not by trade, not by anything like that. That was actually teammates with LeBron from Cavaliers that he made a superstar.
Bro, look at his lineup, dude. He had to literally put those guys on his back.
Okay, but that's the thing. Superstars make other players better.
Okay, like what? Don't even talk about the Spurs, bro, because they were fully loaded.
No, I'm not even talking about.
Wait. If we're talking about the Cavs, now we're talking about the Cavs on his second go. I mean, Kyrie Irving by far. LeBron put him on his back. Reason why he went back. And Kyrie and Love, he put them two on his back.
Right. Kevin Love wasn't with the Cavaliers. Kevin Love was with Minnesota. And once LeBron went to the Cavaliers, Kevin Love got traded too. Because they had Andrew Bynum. They had Andrew Bynum and they traded him for Kevin Love. Because that was their first round pick.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. The second time that he went to the Cavs. Now we could say when he was with Miami, yeah, he had Botch, he had even Miller, Chris Miller. People forgot about that. Wade, yes, he had those, and I believe those three made each other better. But you can't take that away from him because then if we're going to have that discussion, then we need to talk about the Celtics of 08 that beat the Lakers in the finals.
You're exactly right. So why is Kevin Garnett being talked to as one of the best power forwards in the game?
Well, maybe because he was.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
But also,
how many championships did he take?
You know what? Kevin Garnett just didn't play offense, bro. He was a fucking. Yeah. He held people down on defense too.
Yeah,
and you know who else did? Tim Duncan.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with that.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
Look, dude, these guys have
make their teammates better.
Look at Golden State, what they had, man. We all thought that was going to be a dynasty for years. and LeBron had to play. I mean, they had one too, bro. I think it equals out. LeBron wasn't the only one playing with other stars, bro. All these top-notch teams are playing with stars.
Hold on, Victor.
Okay, but they make them stars?
Hold on, Victor. You bring up a really good point. Victor Alamiglar. Sorry, man, I don't speak French really well. So championships from Jordan and even Magic had more meaning because fouls weren't called like today. Facts. You can't look at LeBron sideways because they call a foul. Well, I don't want to say that though. I mean, but I agree that fouls were called differently now or back then that they are here or in this day.
Right.
Because now players are, one thing I don't like about the fouls, I'll say this, is that when a player's going up for three, and if they purposely force the contact on the defense, and those kind of calls cost games. And that's one thing I wish the NBA would change that I just don't like. I just don't agree with.
You know who's the king of that? Jamal Crawford. He leads the NBA in all time with foul 3-pointers made.
I do want to say that the fact that Durant went to the Warriors, he went to a team that beat them in the conference finals. And
he's not considered a great to me.
I wouldn't say he's great, but I don't like the way
he had the talent and he couldn't win.
Well, he apparently did when he went on the Warriors, and I don't know.
But who made him who made him a champion, Sneaky? Durant or Seth?
What do you mean?
Who helped him win that championship?
The Warriors were already a powerhouse before Durant even got there. So, even though it can be argued, he did win the MVP of both finals that he appeared in. Appeared in and won. But at the same time, you're already on a dominant team. So for me, that kind of takes the luster of the championship at that time. Well, he knew he wasn't going to win in Oklahoma. That's the problem. And obviously
they had 3 MVPs.
Well, apparently they didn't. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but the coach was it Donovan? Steve Donovan. He's now, if I'm not mistaken, he's now with the Knicks, right?
Yeah, I think he's left Oklahoma.
Yeah, he did leave Oklahoma to go with the Knicks. So, but guys, this is a great show. And I think it would have been better if the Giants would have won. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say that. Claire, you got anything to say, man?
I want to thank dresscomfy.com for all she does for us, for us individually and the podcast as well. And I want to say once again, thoughts and prayers with Dak Prescott and his family. And puro pinche Cowboys. Lego.
Let's see if I did it right this time.
You did it right this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and piggy up on my boy Clary OG. All my prayers to Dak and his family. Hope he gets a speedy recovery so he can come back and win us the Super Bowl. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there who have served or who are serving. I want y'all to know y'all stories will never be forgotten. And thank you for everybody who's listening. I love y'all, and peace with it. Let's get it.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Okay. I had a great time at the game, win or loss. Family time. We all went out there. So I want to give a shout out to everybody that was at the game, and for the people that were sitting by me and putting up with every antic that I was sitting, walking on my sidewalk. Oh my God. See, I can't even talk right now. So I'm going to cut it short. I want everybody, put a smile on somebody's face this week. Make every moment count. Be the blessing. And last, but definitely not least, let's go Giants. Oh! I'ma keep it 100, you hear me?